Welcome to my channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most important and sometimes scary parts of learning English: grammar. Now, I know what you're thinking. The word grammar can make many learners nervous. It can feel heavy, full of rules, and sometimes even boring. But today I want you to see grammar in a new light, not as your enemy, but as your friend. Not as a cage, but as a key. Grammar is the structure of English, the skeleton that holds the language together. Without it, your words are like puzzle pieces that don't fit. With it, you can build sentences, stories, and conversations that people understand. Let me tell you a quick story. One of my students, let's call her Sarah, loved learning English. She watched movies, listened to music, and even read English books. She knew so many words, but when she tried to speak, she would say things like, "Yesterday I go to park." People sometimes understood her, but often they were confused. Sarah felt embarrassed. She thought maybe she wasn't good at English. But that wasn't true at all. She had the passion, the practice, and the words. What she was missing was just a little grammar. The moment she learned how to say, "Yesterday I went to the park," everything changed. Suddenly her sentences were clear, and people understood her. She smiled. She felt confident. And that small grammar change made her big dream feel closer. This is why grammar matters. It's not about perfection. It's about clarity. Think of grammar as Google Maps. You know the place you want to go. That's your idea. You know the car you want to drive. That's your vocabulary. But without the map, you're lost. Grammar is that map. It shows you the way. And here's the good news. You don't need to master everything at once. You only need to start with the essentials. So where do you begin? Let's start with sentence structure. In English, the basic structure is subject plus verb plus object. Simple, right? For example, I eat apples. Subject, I. Verb, eat. Object, apples. That's it. Once you understand this, you can build hundreds of sentences. She likes music. They play football. We watch TV. This little rule opens a big door. Now let's talk about tenses, because tenses are the heart of English grammar. They tell us when something happens, past, present, or future. Let's keep it very simple. If it's happening now, we say, "I eat breakfast." If it happened yesterday, we say, "I ate breakfast." If it will happen tomorrow, we say, "I will eat breakfast." 3 simple sentences. 3 simple tenses. With these, you can already share your story. Try it right now. Think of something you did yesterday. Say it out loud. Maybe, "Yesterday I watched a movie." Good. Now tell me something about today. Today I am learning English. Excellent. And now something about tomorrow. Tomorrow I will call my friend. See? You are already using grammar to tell your story. But here's the secret. You don't have to learn grammar only from textbooks. In fact, the best way to learn is through stories, conversations, and real life. Grammar is alive. It lives in the words people say, in the shows you watch, and in the books you read. Imagine you are telling a friend what happened yesterday. "I woke up late. I missed the bus. I walked to school. I was tired." Without realizing it, you just used past tense verbs. Woke up, missed, walked, was. That's grammar in action. You didn't memorize it. You lived it. That's the best way to learn. Of course, practice is everything. And here's something I want you to remember. People don't laugh at learners. They admire them. Speaking a new language is a brave act. So practice without fear. Start small. Talk to yourself in English. Write short notes about your day. Record your voice. Even one sentence a day makes a difference. You could say, "Today, I learned a new word. I feel proud." That's grammar. That's progress. And yes, mistakes will happen. But instead of fearing them, celebrate them. Every mistake is a step forward. When you say, "I go to the store," and then you learn it should be, "I went to the store," you have grown. Mistakes are your teachers. Every fluent English speaker made them too. The difference is they didn't stop. So neither should you. Let's play a little game right now. I'll say a sentence with a mistake and you correct it. Ready? She go to school every day. Did you catch the mistake? Yes. It should be, she goes to school every day. Good. Now one more. Yesterday I eat pizza. What's wrong? Right. It should be, yesterday I ate pizza. See? By correcting small mistakes, you train your brain. This is fun, right? Here's another tip. Learn grammar in chunks, not just rules. Instead of memorizing the rule for future tense, memorize useful phrases like, "I will go," "I will try," "I will call you." Repeat them until they feel natural. Soon, you won't even think about the rule. You'll just say it correctly. That's how native speakers learn as children, and it can work for you too. And don't forget, grammar is progress you can see. At first, your sentences might feel broken, but over time, they become stronger, clearer, and smoother. One day you'll look back and say, "Wow, I can express myself so much better now." That's the reward. Grammar is not just about rules. It's about confidence. It's about freedom. It's about connection. So don't run away from grammar. Embrace it. Start small, practice daily, make mistakes, and keep going. Grammar is not here to stop you. It's here to support you. It is not a monster. It is your superpower. And once you use it, you will see how powerful, confident, and unstoppable your English can become. So here's my challenge for you. Today, write 3 sentences. One about yesterday, one about today, and one about tomorrow. Use grammar to tell your little story. Then say them out loud. You'll be amazed at how such a small step can make you feel stronger. Thank you for joining me today. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is learning English. And tell me in the comments, what is the one grammar mistake you often make? I'd love to hear your story, and together we'll learn from it. Remember, grammar is not about perfection, it's about progress. And you are already on the way. Keep going, keep growing, and never give up.